Hi, and a very warm welcome to day 4 of our Laid-Back Yin Yoga with Somatics challenge. My name is Gaia, and we are doing a 7-day challenge of combining Yin Yoga with Somatics, which is so perfect for your nervous system. This is day 4, but you can also just hop right into this class. However, if you want to do the entire challenge, I will link everything down below, as well as include it somewhere up here in the cards. Today we're going to start seating. So make your way into Sukhasana, your easy seat. One leg is slightly staggered in front of the other. We're going to put our right hand on top of our left knee. Lengthen our torso on the inhale, and on the exhale, twist over to the left. Your left fingertips come down behind you on the floor. Make sure to keep some length here throughout your entire spine. Breathe nice and deep all the way down into your belly, and just enjoy this. On your next inhale, lengthen the torso some more. On the exhale, return to center. Just going to switch the cross of our legs so that the other shin is now in front. And then place your left hand on top of your right knee. Lengthen on the inhale. And on the exhale, twist around, keeping length in your spine. Your right fingertips can come down on the mat behind you. Breathing nice and deep here. And again, holding for just a little over a minute. On your next inhale, lengthen your spine some more. And on the exhale, twist back to neutral. Next, you can remain like this or turn so that you are facing the long edge of your mat. And just place your legs in not exactly a butterfly shape, but more of a longer diamond shape. Let me just turn a bit more so that you can really see what I'm doing here. And we're going to do some pelvic tilts. This is such an excellent movement. You can grab a hold of your shins here. And we're just going to curve our low back, so tilt our pelvis a bit forward and then come back. So basically, as your body leans back, your tailbone rolls towards your feet. And as you come up, it kind of rolls back. Just see if you can direct your attention to that part of your body as you move forward and back. Now I'm going to just exaggerate the movement on the next one so that you can really see what I'm doing here. Basically almost as if you were going in a cat motion and then a cow motion. But in somatics, instead of really rounding and then arching, we're doing this just from the pelvis. It's just a tiny tilt. We can just keep on shifting our pelvis, curving it towards our heels, away. Just tiny, tiny movements. Keep your spine nice and long and just roll your pelvis. Really releases a lot of tension when you do something like this. You can also do this in your chair, whenever you're sitting. I often find myself doing this movement just to release any sort of tension from the low back. Let's just do 5 more of these pelvic tilts. And when you're ready, bring the movement to a pause. And now do bring your legs into your standard butterfly shape. You can bring your feet in as close as you want to or as far away, depending on what works better for you. If you notice that your low back is really rounding here so that you're sitting like this, you can just roll the edge of your mat and then sit on the edge of this roll, and that will naturally tilt your pelvis forward, which will make it so much easier for you to actually fold down. So come into your butterfly. You can grab yourself by the feet to begin with. Lengthen your body, your torso on the inhale, and on the exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips first, maybe keeping your back straight for a tiny bit before allowing yourself to passively curve down. You can place your forearms with the palms facing up here on your mat if you can go this low. And this is just to kind of keep you from actively pushing into your butterfly. We just want this to be passive. It's yin yoga. We are letting gravity take all of the effort here. And if you cannot go quite as deep, doesn't really matter. Even if you're up here, just let your spine curve. Let your body do what it naturally wants to do. So work always with your range. And just breathe nice and deep here. If at any point you notice that your breathing gets shallower, that just means that you have moved too deep into the pose. So just back out a tiny bit and you will notice that your breathing is going to return back to normal. And we'll be here for around a minute or so, just enjoying our butterfly. Now deepen your breath some more. And with the help of your hands, slowly roll yourself back up into a seat. Take a moment here as you come up. And then make your way onto your back in whichever way suits you best. And if you were doing this challenge from the start, we're going to revisit one thing we have already done, and that is heel rocking. If you are new, no worries about it. I'm going to explain it as we do it. So bring your feet so that they are hip distance apart, and your feet are in parallel position, meaning that the toes are facing the ceiling. Your arms are down by your sides with the palms facing down. And we're just going to flex our feet and then press through the balls of our feet. And flexing and pressing. If it helps, you can imagine that you're almost pointing through the feet, but actually we are really pressing through the balls of our feet. And as you get a hang of this movement, just speed it up. Create a rocking sensation in your entire body simply by pressing forward and back through your feet. Just let everything bobble. You can also imagine just tension leaving your body as you rock here, kind of just shaking everything off. I find that to be such a pleasant visual. Any tension, any anxiety, any stress, any heaviness, just imagine that you're literally just shaking it all off as you rock through your feet and your entire body bobbles. We're gonna keep this going for around 30 more seconds or so. And whenever you're ready, bring the movement to a pause. Let your feet flop to the sides. Just take a nice deep breath here, inhaling through the nose, maybe even exhaling out through your mouth this time on a nice sigh or moan. I'm going to do one more pose before entering Shavasana, and that is banana. Bring your feet over to the right bottom edge of your mat. You can cross at the ankles or not. It all depends on how much of a stretch you want here. The crossing intensifies the stretch, and also the further out you bring your feet, the more intense the stretch. And then keeping your hips nicely planted, just scoot the top of your body over to the right side as well. You can extend your arms overhead, maybe hold onto your wrist, or just extend them long. Really, whatever works for you here is best for you. Just feel this beautiful stretch in your left side body. Breathe nice and deep and enjoy your time here in banana. Now deepen your breath. Gently scoot your torso to the center first. Return your legs to the center as well. Take a second here. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. So bring your legs over to the left bottom edge of your mat. You can cross your right leg over the left here if you want more of a stretch. And then keeping your hips planted, just scoot your body over to the left as well. Again, you can extend your arms long, hold yourself by the wrist, by the elbows. Just really choose what feels best for you in this moment here. Stretching the side of your body, breathing nice and deep, relaxing, enjoying. Deepen your breath and gently return your body back to center. And just make your way into Shavasana, letting your feet flop, letting your arms rest by your side with the palms facing up. Create some length in the back of your neck. Just settle against your mat here. Integrate, relax, and really enjoy this end of our practice here. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Take a nice deep stretch if that feels good to you. And then just roll onto your side for a moment here before using your arms to press yourself back up into a seat. Come into your Sukhasana, your easy seat on your mat. Place your palms together at the heart in Anjali Mudra. And again, we are closing this practice by finding 3 things that you can celebrate today. 3 things that you can be proud of, that you can cherish, appreciate. Just see what comes up for you. It can be big or small. It really can be whatever has transpired in your day that maybe brought a smile to your face. Or maybe that you can look back and think, wow, I actually did that. Just see what comes up. Anything that you can really be proud of, appreciate, have gratitude for, celebrate. I'll give you a few moments to connect with your 3 little winners here and just really let yourself feel into them as they come up for you. I want to thank you so much for joining me on the mat today, and I do hope that I will see you again here tomorrow as we continue with our somatics and yin yoga practice. Thank you so, so much.